in and broke my foot. And I couldn't work for a while. And as I started to gear back up to find the job to do the thing, loud and clear I heard what morning. Wait for God. What the hell you say? I got no. I got to take care of myself. Nobody else is doing it. Because I knew what it meant. I knew what that wait for God meant. It meant don't scramble. Don't try to make it work. Don't try to figure it out. And I was fine there for a few weeks. Like, okay, sure, God's got me. No, God was late because I couldn't pay rent on time in January. And all of the stuff and things that I thought that I needed to be able to do, to be doing the right thing, to be responsible. Ultimately, clearly rent did show up. I'm still here in this amazing place, but I was filled with sheer terror that I would be homeless again, and not by choice. However, in this sheer terror, while I'm in it, somebody else facilitated another conversation with God, because I couldn't hear diddly do in my own fear. He said, you have been called out and set apart. You are the fullest expression of God. Teach the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent. Tell it all. Use your duality. Take the risk, and more gently, let it be. And then I got the job, and I'm doing the things, that shut my brain and body down until now. Until I'm brought back into this space of knowing that I can't be anything other than this. It's taken 2 years for all of this to come together and coalesce in the same way God did in my flippin' kitchen, to understand that I am this walking ecosystem. In fact, I wrote a poem about it that I'm just going to attach these 2 poems to both of these, or to this what am I doing here? A video here. And perhaps maybe recite them, because I think said aloud will have a lot more meaning. And I'll also talk a little more later about what they mean in the current context. I will use this as a springboard to the next video to explain what this looks like now. This re-emergence is purposeful. It sits outside of established religious and faith institutions on purpose. It challenges those systems, especially the spiritual ones that have been created and that have relied on pastoral betrayal, patriarchal manipulation of half-truths and myth-making to control power structures. And this reliance on capitalistic structures bound up in divisions of race and gender and poverty and not poverty and limiting access to God. All of this is being challenged very pointedly. Whether or not I chose this in between lives, I don't know. I certainly did not choose it in this as a breathing participant in this global universal life thing that we all do. And yet here we are. And there is an earnestness that is pushing through me, and insistence of action that hasn't entirely formed yet. But that the foundation of this is the past 7 years of my work around missing and murdered Indigenous women is not accidental. I don't know what the next step of this is, except I keep speaking. I keep doing this. I hold this in the way that helps my own self understand that this is my devotion now, that this is the thing that brings all of these things together. And this is the thing that requires my focus and attention and my trust, and pulls me out of that feeling of being confined that God talked about 2 years ago, that I only began to start to feel about a year ago. Maybe not even that long. There will be more later. I got off the rails. I did not mean to go this long, except I did. I'll do it again. Till next time. I love you. Ask questions if you have them. If I can't answer, if I don't have the answers, I will let you know. Adios. Bye. I love you.